Hey guys, what's up? Welcome back to day... Damn it. Hey guys, what's up? Welcome back to another video. I'm in my Christmas pajamas today just to get a little festive. I have my little palm tree back here, which is our Christmas tree this year at our house. And welcome back to day 5 of Vlogmas. I hope you guys are enjoying the video so far. Today, I'm going to be doing a little get ready with me. You guys can see how I do my makeup in the morning and a mini Q&A. Now, I am not very good at makeup. I just do what I feel like doing, so I might not be using correct techniques, but it works for me. So if you think you're gonna learn something about makeup here, I don't know if you will, but it'll be fun anyway. My skin is having a little bit of a hard time right now. I am currently on that time of the month. I ate pretty much all the gingerbread cookies I made yesterday. They were so good. I'm glad I made them that second time because they turned out way better. And I ate too many of them, so hormonal, so it's okay. We'll be fine. We'll cover it all up. Let's just jump right into it. So first, I use a SPF. This one's by Frey. Grab any SPF. You want to protect your skin from those sun rays, okay guys? And I pretty much just apply everything with my fingers. So our first question for Q&A, it comes from Sophie Kroll. I might butcher your guys' names. She asked about skincare. So I was actually thinking about doing a full skincare routine video for Vlogmas, so comment down below and let me know if you want to see that. I feel like my skin's usually pretty good. Right now it's struggling, but I found a new routine that I like. So let me know if you want to see it. Okay, I'm gonna let that dry for a sec and we're gonna move on to another question. Polson.Nicole, that's my friend, asks, do you ever have any worries on your vegan diet? So I went vegan, fully vegan back in June, but I've tried a plant-based diet before this. Worries, honestly, I don't really have any worries as far as like getting all my vitamins and things like that. Honestly, it's been pretty easy to eat a vegan diet, especially here in Nashville when I don't have much family or friends around. So I guess as far as that goes, like traveling home, like we'll be doing for Christmas or in the past, it gets a little bit more difficult, but nothing crazy. Honestly, no. So far, I don't have worries on my vegan diet. It's been great. Okay, moving on to foundation. So I like to use a BB cream. Like I said about going vegan back in June, I still have not cycled through all of my makeup, and some of it is not cruelty free. So I'm not gonna be sharing the things that aren't because I'm gonna get rid of them anyway. But my BB cream is not cruelty free, so I don't wanna share that with you guys. But I will tell you that the hydrating, what's it called? The Bare Minerals Complexion Rescue Tinted Moisturizer has SPF in it, so then it would skip out that first step. And I've used that one before, and that is like my favorite kind of BB cream sort of product. So after I don't have this one that I have anymore, I'm gonna switch back to that one. And I'm pretty sure that's cruelty free. If you guys know any good cruelty free vegan makeup brands or products, leave them in the comments down below because I'm still trying to learn all about that. Okay, September Marie asks, share the story of how you and your husband met. So my husband and I, Dallin, we met at the gym in Utah, and it's kind of silly. I've heard a lot of people say like don't approach people in the gym, which I guess I can kind of understand that because people are there to get stuff done. But I approached him. I know you were probably thinking that he approached me, but nope, I saw him and approached him. It was a little bit more complicated than that. What happened was I was on the treadmill when I saw him, and I wanted to build up the courage to go talk to him because I was nervous. So I went to the bathroom and then came back out and I was talking to my friend about it. And then of course when I came back out of the bathroom, he was gone. And I was so sad. So I was like, dang it. And my friend told me, she was like, hey, if it's meant to be, you'll probably see him again. So about a month went past, and then I was randomly on Facebook scrolling to my feed, and his picture popped up, and we were already friends on Facebook. I don't know how, but we were. So I freaking slid into the DMs, you know. I had to. I wasn't gonna miss out on never talking to him. So I did that, and then of course the very next day saw him at the gym again. So that's when I went and then talked to him in person. We set up just a couple things over Facebook Messenger, and then I went to talk to him in person. And I was nervous to talk to him in person the next day too, but I thought I can't talk to him on DMs, see him in person, not talk to him, and then go back home and talk to him on DMs. That's freaking weird. So I just forced myself to go talk to him. Just said hi, and then we hung out that night, and the rest is history. So that is the story of that. And we're moving on to the next step. My next step is, I've talked about this on my channel before, my Tarte Shape Tape Concealer. This is cruelty free, which I'm so happy about. And it's almost gone, so I'm freaking scraping the barrel. So for this, I just put it on my spots, under my eyes, you know. Okay, let's do another question while I do this. Abby Co 21 asks for my age. I am 22 years old. I'll be 23 in February. Kayla Page asks about pre-workout. So in the past, I used a product called Thermovex. I got it at a NutriShop, but I don't know if that one's vegan or not. I stopped using that, and for a while I just would drink coffee pre-workout, which I still do sometimes, but I just bought pre-workout from the brand Peace Science called Prolific, which I've tried once so far and it was pretty good. I'm still not having too much caffeine. Trying to treat my digestive system with some respect right now, so no caffeine for me. Kayla Page also asks, who's your biggest fitness inspiration? So I feel like this one changes a lot, but currently, I don't know, I don't have one that's the biggest, but I do have some girls that I follow on Instagram that I think are very motivating and very inspiring. One of them is the KK Fit Twins. That's their Instagram handle, I'm pretty sure. KK Fit. I'll put it up on the screen so you guys can see. But just the amount of weight they can lift and stuff is like crazy to me. It makes me want to push myself to lift heavier. I can't believe it. Like, wow, those girls. I'm sure I'll think of more people as soon as I'm done filming this, because that's usually what happens. It's kind of just like a cumulative amount of people. Just follow a good amount of people that are about good things, and I see that every day, and it helps. Okay, now I'm just gonna Real Techniques sponge that in. Okay, Rosewater X asks, what is something really hard that you've overcome? That's a good question. I feel like something hard for me that I'm overcoming is my anxiety and my self-love and confidence. I definitely have come a long way. If you would have told me I'd be making YouTube videos like 2 years ago, I mean, I would have loved to believe that, but I don't think I would have been able to see how it was possible. I'm always working on becoming better and becoming more confident. Some things that really helped me is self-help books. That one I talked about in my current favorites not that long ago was The Untethered Soul. That one was really, really good. You Are a Badass by Jen Sincero is really good. Just always to be reading something and trying to be better. Also to push yourself. When I made my YouTube channel, I wasn't comfortable. Honestly, I'm still not comfortable sometimes making videos, but I do it anyway because it's what I want to do. And also, what's the worst that can happen? You know, some people don't like them or what, like who cares? Do you? So I would say that's what my hardest thing to overcome is, and I'm still working on it. If you guys have any good self-help books that you love that changed your life, please comment them down below, because my new goal is to read one, to always be reading a self-help book. Nicole Alexis asks, what bronzer do you use? Which brings us to our next step, bronzer. So I currently use Park Avenue Princess bronzer by Tarte. This was hand-me-down to me by my sister, pretty much like all my makeup, so. But I really like this bronzer. Obviously you can tell it's pretty much gone. I just put that here, here, kind of around here, call it good. Elle Blair asks, I'm new to all things vegan. What is your advice and input? I guess my advice would be to start learning about it. Watch some documentaries, watch some YouTube videos, research, just learn as much as you can about it so you understand it better. I feel like we're very conditioned to think a certain way about the way we eat in society because it's totally normal in our society to eat animals. I mean, before I knew about veganism, I kind of thought it was weird. How things have changed. It sounds funny, but I feel like it's like a brainwash thing. Like, you think it's normal and you have to find out about really how things work and how the animals are treated and the process it takes to feed all of us animals and their secretions. It's just kind of eye-opening, like rewired my brain. And now I will never think about it the same way ever again. Okay, moving on to some contour. Olivia Seymour asks, what made you want to be vegan and was making the transition hard? Originally, what made me want to go vegan was that I just wanted to be skinny and I wanted to find a way to do that. So I watched some documentaries and then I read the book called Skinny Bitch. Obviously by the title I wanted to read it because I wanted to be skinny. It's a book about veganism, but you can't really tell until you start reading it. When you go vegan to be skinny or to be healthy, I don't think it lasts. I got carried away talking and just skipped myself right to blush, but my blush isn't cruelty free either and it's not my favorite anyway, so Yeah, so I read the book Skinny Bitch. That's when I first went sort of plant-based. I didn't go fully vegan because I never gave up fish, so I guess you could say I was a pescatarian, but it never really lasted. I think I went vegan one or two times again after that, and those times didn't last because I was afraid of my protein intake, because I started learning about macros and getting into weightlifting more, and I was afraid I wouldn't be able to get enough protein, which is a joke because all I had to do was try a little bit, and now it's easy and fine and I get plenty of protein. So this last time around, what made me want to go vegan, I feel like I always kind of wanted to in the back of my mind. I always knew I did, but I was always paranoid, like I said. So this time around, I was just like, I just gotta try it. This last time around, I kind of went a little slower about it. Rather than cold turkey, I cut out red meat and dairy, and then I cut out poultry, and then last I cut out fish and eggs. So that was a transition. It wasn't very hard. I feel like because I've done it before, I knew a little bit better. This time around, what made me go vegan was 100% for the animals. Honestly, I'm 100% an ethical vegan. Yeah, I've just seen too many things and learned too much to ever go back or to just justify it. If you want to watch some good channels, I really like Elle Fisher. She's on YouTube. She has some really good videos. Her and her whole family are vegan. They live in Hawaii. If you want to learn more about being vegan, just start doing your research. There is so much information out there online. Just start going to town, and then you can figure it out for yourself and see how you feel about it. Okay, let's do my eyebrows. The eyebrow pencil I use is NYX, the micro brow pencil. It's like $7, so we love that. Okay, Kenna Bunny asks, how did you get into fitness? I first got into fitness coming out of high school. I was on the dance team and such, and I grew up dancing. So when I finished high school, I had nothing left to be like active with. So I think that's kind of one reason. And then I also wanted to get into better shape. I didn't really like my body, didn't like how I felt. So yeah, I started looking for things to do. I remember the first time I joined a gym, all I would do is go run like a mile maybe. And then, I don't know, maybe I'd run, yeah, probably about a mile. That's it. And then I would maybe do some abs or something. And then me and my friend, she knows who she is, we would go get sushi. So that was my schedule of working out, and I remember after 2 weeks of doing that, I was so mad that I couldn't see like changes. So silly. So after that, I got into the Kayla BBG guides. I feel like that's how everybody started. But I did those for a while, and those were really good. And then I started watching more YouTube videos and found weightlifting, which it took me a while to give up on the Kayla thing because I was nervous about not doing as much cardio, because you know Kayla's very plyometric and jumpy, and so for a while I did Kayla and weightlifting, and then eventually I moved to just weightlifting. Now if you guys want to know more about my fitness journey and my vegan journey, I can make full videos on those, but this is just a little quick answer because we're doing makeup. Brush them out a little with this end. This end's a brush, so that's kind of nice. Oh no, it's eyeliner. You guys, eyeliner honestly gives me anxiety because it can be a challenge, but this is again one of those things that you can't let it sense your fear. I'll show you guys what kind of technique I use. I've had some people ask me how I do my eyeliner, and honestly, I'm the person that YouTubed how to do eyeliner, winged eyeliner. So maybe do that. Maybe YouTube how to do winged eyeliner and watch some of those videos, and it'll help you out. Maybe I can help you out a tad bit here. Okay, before we do this, answer a quick question. Audrey AB asks, what are some of your recent beauty favorites / just favorites in general? So I actually made a current favorites video not that long ago, and I'll put a link right here so you can go check it out. That's the answer to that. So usually with my eyeliner, I just follow the line of my lower eyelid, and then I just kind of go somewhat towards my end of my eyebrow. And then I fill in right here, and then I'll like meet the end line to the rest of the eyeliner. So let's just do it, and I'll try and show you. So maybe something like that. Sometimes I end up doing one, and it turns out okay, and then I'd have to do the other one 300 times, so hopefully that doesn't happen today. It's like my French braids I talked about. I don't know why. Look at me. Look at this position I'm in. Did I do it? Wow, pretty good. Okay, now I will just go right here. And now I'm gonna drag it from here across. So something like that. See how I drag the point across to my eye? I feel like nobody actually looks that close to your eyeliner, and if they do, they don't say anything. So if you feel like you look okay and you look good, then that's all that matters, right? And I think I forgot to mention, this is the also by NYX Epic Ink liner with a little felt tip right there. Again, this one's pretty cheap too, so. Okay, so that side's done. I wouldn't say that's my super best attempt. I feel like it's shaped a little funny, but also it's not bad enough that I would redo it. Quickly do the other eye. Okay, no, that one didn't turn out so good. Okay, so that's it. I don't know how I feel about them, but I feel like they look good enough. to me. I put eyelashes on top, so if there's any mistakes, it kind of covers them. Okay, our next question is from Gray Ashley 14. How do you make time to work out and eat healthy with a busy schedule? So when I was working not that long ago, I would wake up at 5 a.m., sometimes 5:30, to get ready, pack all my stuff for work, go to the gym, work out, and go straight from the gym to work. And then the night before that, I would always pack my lunches and meal prep. You know, when you're busy and you have a busy schedule, you just gotta find time for it. If it's a priority, you'll make time for it. Waking up at 5 is not the greatest, but no, it's also not great, not achieving your goals. So you gotta do what you gotta do. My current situation is completely different because my schedule is so open, so it's pretty easy to make time for the gym and to eat healthy, but I have been there. I have had a tight schedule. You just gotta grind. You just gotta push through it. You have to find your why so that you stay motivated to keep up with the mundaneness of it all and the repetitiveness of your schedule, because we all know that going to bed early and waking up early and working all day is not super fun, but you just have to know that it'll pay off. Just keep it up. Keep pushing. We're moving on to eyelashes. I use strip glue-on eyelashes. This is the brand I like, Ardell. And I get the wispies. This pack's like $11. I used to do eyelash extensions, which I really miss, but they are 10 times more expensive outside of Utah, so I started doing strip eyelashes. And then this glue, I'm not sure if this glue is cruelty-free. I tried to look it up, but I couldn't figure it out. I've been using this glue for years, this same bottle of glue. It's literally lasted years because it's actually hair glue. It makes my eyelashes stick, and I tried to go back to using regular eyelash glue and they don't stay on as well as with this glue. I just open up the bottle like this, and then I grab one of these eyelash brush type things. I stick the bottom in the bottle and then glue all over it. Then I just take the eyelash like this, glue on it, and then I go like that and stick it right above my eyelashes, but I'm gonna use them here because it's easier. Yeah, so I just use my fingers. You can use a tweezer if that's easier for you. And then I kind of pull it where I need it and kind of push it into my eye. And voila! I feel like my eyeliner is a bit crazy, but it's okay. This glue is called Proclaim Professional Care Super Bond. Got it at Sally's. And I get my eyelashes usually at Target. That Canadian Vegan asks, what's your fave thing about being vegan? Favorite thing about being vegan is the meals I get to eat, because beforehand when I was counting macros and I wasn't vegan, I would like have, you know, your typical like chicken, rice, and broccoli, or you should have a meat source, a carb source, and a vegetable. And then sometimes like an avocado on the side is fat. Eating a vegan diet, you kind of don't break up your macros like with a normal diet. They're like all combined. Chickpeas have carbs and protein. Almond butter has protein and fats and stuff like that, so I feel like my meals have actually gotten way more fun and it's been more enjoyable. And I also never eat the same things. Like I'm not eating chicken and rice, for example, 5 days a week. I have like chickpea lettuce wraps or a quesadilla, which I make those with black beans. It's really good. There's lots of variety, which I feel like is funny because people think going vegan is all about vegetables and there is no variety. Eating a healthy diet and trying to get protein, my food's gotten way more exciting and way more fun. That's probably my favorite thing so far about going vegan. Another thing though that's my favorite about going vegan is the fact that I'm into heavy lifting and bodybuilding type stuff. A lot of people are like me where they're a bit scared to eat a plant-based diet because they don't want to miss out on protein. So I'm glad to be an example that you can still get plenty of protein, lift heavy, and do super great and thrive as a vegan. I love helping other people out with that. So that's 2 things I love about being vegan, but there's plenty more. So that's the eyelashes. I actually reuse the same pair of eyelashes like a million times, because they last a long time. I feel like I've had a lot of practice doing this growing up dancing, because I had to put eyelashes on all the time. So I don't really wear lipstick unless I'm going somewhere special. I usually just wear chapstick or lip gloss. This lip gloss is the Buxom one. Again, another hand-me-down from my sister. I just realized I didn't wear any eyeshadow today, but dang it, I forgot. It's the palette I use, Stila, and a hand-me-down from my sister. And I usually just use one of the brown colors. You guys saw this when my husband did my makeup, but I usually use like that one. Eyes Are the Window shadow palette by Stila. Before we leave, one last question. Annie XO, she wants to know how you tame yourself with training too much because of the holidays. Especially since I'm going home for Christmas and I don't see my family all the time, I'm not going to be super worried about training. I'm sure there'll be downtime where I can get a quick hour workout in. There's a difference between if there's stuff going on with your family and you're spending quality time with them, but if everybody's just hanging out watching TV or something and you could run and go get a quick hour workout, go ahead and do it. You know the difference in your heart, girl, if it's some time you don't want to miss out with your family, then who cares? Miss your workout, it's fine. It's not gonna make that big of a difference. So how I tame myself with overtraining is if I can fit it in that day, I can, and if I can't, then I can't. And also the thing with waking up early, if I know that I have plans with my family all day, I could wake up super early, like 5 o'clock in the morning, and still go get an hour workout in. Live in the moment. We only live once. You don't want to regret missing out on special times or be stressing about working out when you could have been enjoying time with your family. It's just like, it's kind of silly, you know? Like, missing one workout isn't going to ruin all of your goals and gains, okay? And the same thing goes for having treats around the holidays. So you should just be able to enjoy the treats, have a good time. Stress about eating unhealthy things is actually more damaging on your body than the actual eating of the unhealthy things, because stress will just increase your cortisol and your insulin, which cortisol and insulin actually signal to your body to gain weight. So worrying about gaining fat from eating your yummy, delicious holiday treats is actually going to be the thing that would make you gain fat. So calm down, just enjoy your treat, have a good time, have a good Christmas, and it's fine, okay? I ate, seriously, all of those gingerbread cookies the other day. All of them. Just kidding. I think Dallin helped me a little bit, but they're gone. They're gone now. And, you know, it's fine. It's Christmas time. It's my time of the month. They're also sort of healthy, so... And also, your treats don't have to be super healthy. I mean, all of mine are going to be vegan, because that's a whole different ballpark, but I don't care if they got sugar, oil. It's fine. So that is my finished makeup look today. I know this is a get ready with me, but your girl doesn't do her hair. So this is the extent of me getting ready, and I hope you enjoyed it. And also leave some comments down below for videos you'd like to see in the upcoming videos for Vlogmas. I hope you guys enjoyed this. Please give it a thumbs up if you did. Never forget to subscribe, because we still got 7 more videos coming. Math, quick math. Yep, 7. We got 7 more videos coming. So leave a comment down below if there's anything I missed, because I feel like this video was a bit scattered, so there could have been things I missed. If you have any other questions, leave them down below, and I'll get back to you real quick. Thank you guys so much for watching, and I'm so excited for Christmas. Just have a good time, you guys. Don't be so hard on yourselves. Let's have some fun. Okay, bye guys.